Hey guys, so today I want to talk about the pros and cons of getting a custom electric bike or buying one pre-made, prefabricated from like a big company, like, you know, there's a bunch of them. So if you're kind of on the fence of whether you want to build your own or buy one, it pretty much boils down to two things. Are you somewhat handy? You don't have to be crazy handy around a bike, but you just have to be somewhat. You could almost look up anything on YouTube, how to do it. It's not very hard to make your own bike, an electric one. So if you're kind of handy, I would lean towards making your own. Performance, if you're looking for a higher performance one, you want to go faster, you have to build your own. The stuff that you buy from, you know, even like Rad Power, I would say might be like the highest power that you could get legally from a, it still is like, it's not bad, but it's, if you want more than that, you have to go your own route. Also cost, if cost is a factor, I would probably build your own as well. Unless you're looking at the Saunders, which take a look at my other video. It's hard, I don't think you could build one cheaper on your own than Saunders does. But again, it kind of boils down to performance. And you could, there's lots of local shops, depending on where you live. Here in Portland, there's quite a few, well, at least two or three electric shops that will build it for you. So if you want a custom bike, you can just take your bike in and have it upgraded into an electric bike, a pretty killer one that will be cheaper than if you went to the store and bought a name brand one. You're going to pay for the name essentially and all the overhead. You're going to be paying for a lot of stuff that has nothing to do with the bike. So that's why I kind of lean towards building your own. It's not that intimidating, or at least have somebody build it for you. It's going to be a better value. So obviously I'm a little bit biased when it comes to building your own bike, because I like building your own bike. You kind of see how it gets put together. Sometimes it could be a little annoying, like taking off the hand grips, you know, how to do that, and just kind of, there's some little tedious things, but definitely is worth it when it's all done and put together and it works well. And you saved a bunch of money and you get something that is pretty powerful. So I don't know, I always try to, whenever I talk to people, I always try to steer them away from just buying a prefabbed one from like a big, I mean, you could get a specialized one. I mean, those things go up to 10,000 bucks. And I don't know, I can't see it. You could buy your own top of the line mountain bike for $2,000, brand new, and then spend another $1,000 on the motor and battery and all that. And so for $3,000, you could have a killer bike that is better than anything you could buy online or anywhere. Versus $10,000 for the same thing, but you're gonna have it'll have a couple little nuances obviously, but you're looking at about $500 to $700 for a motor and battery on the low end, and then it goes up to about $1,000 to $1,500 if you want like a high-powered, long-range battery, high-powered battery and all that. But usually, so between $500 and $1,500 if you do it yourself, and then you figure spend a couple hundred extra if you want to have it done professionally, if you don't feel comfortable doing that. I feel like that's just a better value, because the big box stores usually charge at least 2,000 bucks, it seems like, unless you go online direct by mail like Saunders or Rad Power or some of the other ones that are out there. You could get a better deal there, but still dollar for dollar, what you're gonna get, performance for dollar, you're gonna get a better value if you build it your own. So the only reason why I would say is buy a big box one is if you're totally not handy, you don't feel comfortable turning a wrench, or if you just have tons of money, you're doing well for yourself, congratulations, must be nice. And you're just like, you know what, I just want to have the peace of mind, I want to get a warranty, I want to whatever. I just want to go to the store, pick it up, and be done with it and have it in 20 minutes. then I'd say go down to the store and buy one for $3,500 at your electric bike store. But it's much more gratifying. It's much more fun because you're going to get a lot more performance out of a custom made bike. Pretty cheap. There's like a cost. Sometimes, like if you bought a Saunders, you get one of those for $500, but after shipping and handling, it's closer to $700. Whereas you could buy a BBS02 kit with a battery for $700. So you're about the same. You just have to come up with your own bike, but you could easily find a decent one on Craigslist for $150 to $200. So you're looking at less than $1,000. Build your own. It'd be way more powerful than a Saunders. Yeah, it just seems if you're a value-oriented person like I am, building your own electric bike is the way to go. There's only a few reasons why you wouldn't want to, like I said. All right, let me know if you have any questions or if you think that I've lost my mind or anything of that nature. Feel free to leave a comment. I usually respond back super quick because I'm a loser. All right. Thanks.